Fuck you. Fuck you, Citadel. Fuck you, Ken Griffin. You grimy, slimy, fraudulent, common fucking thief. Fuck you. I know all your little rich buddies love you and think you're God, but I promise you by the time this shit is over, you fucking worthless waste of lungs, you are not going to have a legacy to leave behind. Your name is going to just make people cringe when they say it after you're fucking dead, whenever that ends up being. After this shit, the only thing you're going to be remembered for is the fucking billionaire who stole his way to the top. It literally made me sick reading that fucking SEC comment from 16 years ago with his company pleading to not allow PFOA. It's so bad. It makes everything unfair. And now this guy's the fucking leading cocksucker who makes the most money off of it. I hope someone who buys AMC or bought AMC or whatever, who makes their money off AMC when this is done, I hope you see that fucking asshole somewhere in the street and you just knock 4 or 5 of his teeth out. I hope that you do that. I'm not telling you to. I just hope that I hear that someone did that. This is a common fucking crook. If you ever wanted to see what blatant in-your-face manipulation looks like in a fucking stock, that is it right there. You do not have a fucking $2 run on a normal looking chart. And then everyone's like, okay, cool, $2 is good for me. I'm going to sell off. We own over 80%. I'm sure we probably own 180%, honestly, if not more, of this stock. And none of us are selling at fucking $30-something, $40-something, hell, even $50-something. The vast majority of us are holding this fucking thing and buying more. So fuck you, Citadel. Fuck you, Ken Griffin. And God forbid you ever cross me anywhere in the street. I will do a couple years in prison just to stomp the dog shit out of your greedy, thieving ass. You make me sick. Literally makes me sick to think about how you acquired your fucking wealth, you piece of shit. God, somebody, please, that lives around that fool, just tell him I said hello. That's all I'm telling you to do. Tell him I said hello. I cannot wait till this is over. I just can't wait until this is over. I'm gonna make this fool into the clown he deserves to be made into. Fucking piece of shit. I hate thieves. There's nothing worse than a thief. If you're stealing because you need to survive, that's one thing, because that's understandable, because fuck faces like this put people in positions like that. And there's a big difference between that type of stealing and the type of shit that this fucking bitch does on a regular basis. I don't even know how he looks at himself in the mirror. Seriously. Fuck that guy. And how in the hell? Seriously, you don't even have to be in this play or know anything really about it to just go, that's fucking weird. And then even if you do know anything about it, even just the gist of the story of where we're at, none of this makes sense. None of it. That is the only thing that makes sense about the scenario, is that none of this shit makes fucking sense. None of it. It's crazy, man. Seriously crazy. That shit is just, and it don't matter. All it's doing is prolonging the inevitable. But just the balls on this motherfucker, man, to blatantly, just openly, like laughing at the SEC, laughing at fuck you guys, I'll do what I want. Oh my God. Like I said, just as retail investors, we gotta take shit into our own hands, honestly. We just do. This whole fucking market needs changed, and we're gonna have to be the ones to change it. We're gonna have to be. so that little fuckbags like this can't do this shit willy-nilly whenever they want. Don't think that any of these new filings and shit are going to completely prevent this. All those are doing is making this shit harder to hopefully make sure it never happens in the future. But dudes like this, man, oh God, seriously. I wish, just put some fucking gloves on and step into a ring with this piece of crap. Ah, I dream about it. I do. I dream about just beating the fucking brakes off of Ken Griffin. I seriously do. Fucking dirty, grimy scumbag. Oh, I bet he goes to church, too. I bet he does. I bet he fucking goes to church like he's some sort of saint and shit. Ugh. I don't know how he don't burst into flames. Well, honestly, most churches nowadays are fucking probably right up his alley. Man, I'm hoping, like, a lot of this that we're seeing, because this is crazy. This ain't the bot. Like, there's no way that all of this, that was a big-ass jump, is just the bot. I'm hoping some of this is people who finally switched to Fidelity and are having their orders routed around this dickhead. I know some guy was telling me fucking in a comment section that he has all these different fucking accounts. I have all the same accounts he said he had, and he's like, I can route my orders anywhere through TD. No, I can't. I went to the place he told me to go to, and the only thing that was direct going to NASDAQ and the NYSE and whatever was the information that I was able to get now. I was able to get direct routed information from those exchanges, but as far as my own personal orders, it's linked to smart routing, and there was no other fucking option for me to pick. And maybe it was just because it was AMC or GME that I was looking at, and the phone call the guy made was specifically talking about AMC and GME. Maybe they only allow those routed through smart routing. But no, the dude was like, oh, yeah, I've been doing it for years. I route my orders wherever I want with TD. I wasn't able to figure it out. Obviously, the TD stays up on my shit. I have a TD account. And that's something I, like, would have definitely figured out by now, but maybe it's me. I don't know. I put it in classic mode too to see if I could navigate my way to this route wherever you want type deal with TD. It just doesn't exist. That was all it was. The instructions he gave me led me to the page where it says like routing something or whatever, and it literally was just the information I was now able to get was direct information from those exchanges. It wasn't actually letting me route my orders there. So I don't know. As far as I personally know, Fidelity is the only one that lets you pick where it goes like 100% of the time. You route it to whatever exchange you want. Anyway, let's just see what happens today. I just wanted to rant for a bit because Ken Griffin, dude, seriously, man, fuck that guy. What a spineless piece of shit. Like, how, just, man. I bet he would shit himself if like 2 million people just marched down to Chicago's home office of Citadel, just shaking the fucking building as we walk down that bitch, knock on the door and ask for Ken. Ask if can Ken come out to play? Fucking bitch, man. Oh, God, I've known some like Ken in my day. They just make me sick, man. I'm gonna throw up now. So, yeah, let's see how brave this cocksucker gets. See if he shoves this shit down any further. Yeah, that's all this right here. This is like in your fucking face manipulation. Literally a fuck your SEC, fuck you guys. I'm gonna do what I want, whether you like it or not. That's craziness, man. The stock went up $2 in like 10 minutes. Everybody sell now. Like, no one. I hope no one believes this crazy shit. Oh, that's wild. Let's watch this shit for the rest of the day. glad I got long calls through August on my fucking short-term options, because they're looking ugly. They are looking ugly today. Not all of them, but most of them. Ew. That's why you give yourself at least 4 weeks when you buy them. A lot can happen in 4 weeks. Oh, God. I want to read an article about Ken Griffin just getting spam calls and emails and flaming bags of dog shit on his doorstep. I'm not telling anyone to do that. I'm just saying, I want to start reading stories like that. That would be fucking awesome. And any one of you motherfuckers that work for him, and you cocksuckers that wrote that fucking program, the ones you little bitches that wrote that code, I'm gonna find out exactly who every one of you guys are. It might take me 5-10 years, but I'm gonna fucking find out. I'm gonna send you a little electronic gift later down the road, you fucking pieces of shit. I'm out.